Next is from Danny Trouble. Subject: Did Tony Khan screw up? I think we can all agree that, regardless of what you thought of Cody Rhodes' run in AEW, since returning to WWE, he really has become a much bigger deal than he ever was before. And whether the timing is coincidental or not, AEW ratings have gone down, and you guys even reported that AEW has now started to publicly lie about ticket sales. So what I'm asking, K1, did we lie about? I saw a clip on YouTube. I don't recall us talking about that. Did we have a conversation about that? Like tickets, lying about ticket sales? I don't remember talking about that.
Yeah, Billy went into something about how these major companies are constantly.
Oh, the secondary markets.
Right. They buy the tickets they buy the tickets themselves and resell them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm asking K100 this week is, did Tony Khan screw up by letting Cody Rhodes go? Will others in the AEW locker room see that the WWE can raise your profile worldwide? And will Tony Khan himself see this and never want to let anyone leave again? Danielson, Jericho, and Moxley have to be watching like hawks. Konnan has spoken about this, and Eric Bischoff spoke about this. That the mistake that Tony Khan is making is not a copywriting their intellectual property. He let Cody Rhodes build his entire character on AEW, this entire new character, the American Nightmare, the thing, and he took it right to WWE. Which is kind of like which was funny. Think about this too. Look at what they're doing with Cody. Okay, they had the exact. Now this is interesting. So Malachi Black did like 6 weeks of vignettes on WWE to build up his character, right? And before he got on TV, they fired him. He went on AEW basically off the similar character. It was the dark. It wasn't. What was his character called in WWE?
He was Malachi Black, wasn't he? Or is he Malachi Black?
No. He was Aleister Black.
It was Aleister, yeah.
Okay, Aleister Black. Basically, he just did all the vignettes and then went right on their TV as Malachi Black. Went right into an angle with Cody Rhodes and beat Cody Rhodes. But since then, it's like, what have they done? But that's interesting. An interesting thing that then Cody Rhodes now has gone back to WWE. Now he's wrestling against a guy that used to be called Tyler Black. Is his first angle? Yeah. So it's like this is all like kind of this very out. It's all circumstantial, evidence, but it seems like they kind of like mirror each other,
But would you guys, if you were in talent relations, whatever, and it was up to you, would you have made sure to re-sign Cody, or would you have been like, all right, that's too much money, good luck?
Bro, the guy lets all these characters on AEW do their own thing, go on indies, sell their pictures. He doesn't own any of the copy. He doesn't own any of the intellectual property. What do you think about that, Konnan?
Exactly what?
About how Tony doesn't all these characters. They can leave and go as
that's a big mistake, and he's going to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was in ECW, and Paulie used to tell me, and this is an IP because they weren't that important back then, like they are now, and people weren't that sophisticated enough. We were just still in the contract in the phase of people actually getting contracts for the first time.
Right.
So I remember he was like, I think Lex Luger, he goes, I don't remember exactly the wrestler we were talking about, but he was like, well, they don't want to be here. I don't want them to be here and they can just leave. I go, so let me see if I got this right. You're investing money and time and in promoting these guys and giving them a name so somebody can just take them away from you. You're not going to have them under contract. You just can't buy a car and say, oh, I don't like it and take it back. It. Pen to paper, bro. And he started to sign people because everybody started to leave him. At one point, if you don't sign your talent, they're all going to leave you. And all this hard work that you've done in making them goes to somebody that was legally smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like exactly. WCW brought in Raven and Public Enemy, and they already had characters ready to go because they had built them there.
Yeah.
Right.